Hello and welcome everyone, Stormy Sensei here. We got a surprise for you guys tonight. I actually was not really planning on streaming today, but Nintendo kind of left me no choice when they dropped Banjo-Kazooie. Oops. So we're going to do our due diligence and actually record some of these replays, and then we are going to download the update and then play around with version 5.0. I will check to see if I actually am able to be heard, as I always do at the beginning here. I actually have no idea why any of these replays were saved at the time. But I can tell you that this is probably day one hero. Oh wait, no, this is during Size Matters. I remember now. This was the special viewer battle that I did where we turned on only super mushrooms and poison mushrooms. But it is very early on in hero gameplay, as you guys can see. I don't even know who's playing. I mean, that's my alt, with the yellow jacket. Hero from Dragon Quest VIII. But I also don't use the menu, so it's probably not actually me. I think that was whack just then. How long? Oh, that's right. Size Matters was this is a timed match, 3 minutes exactly. So it's not at 2 or 3 stocks. So I'm pretty sure that was the third time that one of the heroes died. High level villager play here. Villager, but that's probably why this was saved, because of jank like this. Oh, that's not death. If he had been facing the other direction, then I think it would have been death. That looked like I accidentally saved that one. Nothing really that interesting happened besides the forward smash. We got the hero Ditto here. I think that I'm the light colored one. At least that plays like me. Having tiny characters is hilarious, actually. Banjo's not that good, but I don't care. I play the game to have fun, not to win. I think it's more important than viability. I mean, he only came out today, so you don't even know if he's good yet. Like, everyone thought that Hero was going to be ridiculously good, but most people, after playing him for like a week, was said, nope, this character's not good. Meanwhile, when Joker came out, I first said, oh, I don't think this character is that good. And turns out Joker's actually pretty good. It was a good thing that went that direction. Jump out there? Yep. Oh, you got me. I'm pretty sure that's me. This was a really silly, really silly game mode that I made up. We should do this again, because this is just hilarious. Like, we're just dying left and right. The one bad thing about this game mode is, like, whenever whenever we're like big, for example, or whenever our opponent is small, we tend to just like go straight for the smash attacks because they cover like half the screen, and that's like not good for your practice. Granted, you're playing with super mushrooms and poison mushrooms, so like it shouldn't matter that much, but ooh, ooh. I don't even know who won that. And it was me. I won. Alright, we're almost done. We got 2 more replays to go through, 3 more replays to go through. We also have enough replays that we should probably do a stream where we just like make clips of the stuff. Oh no, I just deleted it without even. Oh man, guess we'll never know what that was about. I'm so scared of Terry. You should be. Like, Terry looks like Ken, and Ken is scary, so you should be scared of him, big time. So I'm pretty sure that I'm the hero on the left. Caleb is probably the Crom. Jesse's probably Lucina. I don't know who the other hero is. It's probably AP. I think that's this tag when we play. Oh no. Oh, he rolled in. Oh no. Oh no. He just died. Alright, now the real question is, do we save this because we wanted to show off how ridiculous this comeback was? Or do we save this because of how badly we beat the other team? Yeah, they put Sans in. Sans for Smash, finally. Maybe it was because of the comeback. That would be a 5-stock comeback, I think. Oh. Oh, I should have thrown him back there for sure. Oh, we are so silly. I wish I hadn't deleted that other replay, but that's okay. And I'm probably gonna have to buy the Sans costume just to get Megalovania. All right, no more replays. That means it's time to close the software. Purpose of the stream tonight. I actually have already put it in the description. So we already saved off all of our replays because those were going to be deleted once those were updated. And then we're going to open up the game. While we're waiting for the download, I guess I can talk about the Nintendo Direct. I kind of was talking about it already in my Discord while it was happening, but we can talk about it since we have nothing better to do but than just to watch this. I made a Mii called Sads, which is the default Mii gunner, but with a sad face because everyone's only going to use them to meme now. Yeah, you never know. You still got Tails. You still got FBI guy. You still have briefcase person. Like, if you kind of think about it, most of the Miis were already memes anyway. There's gonna probably be more Mii Gunners out there now that Sans is a character. But at the same time, Sans costs 75 cents. And if you don't have access to your parents' credit card, then you can't buy them. Although, I don't know. If it's only 75 cents, then maybe people will just, like, buy it automatically. Alright, let's talk about the Nintendo Direct that happened today. It was around 5 o'clock p.m. my time. I thought that it was excellent. It lasted way longer than I thought it would. It was over an hour's worth of content if you combine the Nintendo presentation, which happened directly after the Direct. We got some really great games out there. I need to actually download the Super Kirby what is this thing called? The free-to-play Kirby game. Super Kirby Clash. It's a multiplayer Kirby game that uses online. I'll be playing that a lot. Overwatch was added to the Switch. I will take a look to see if that has any story content. I'll stream story content for Overwatch, and I may play offline. And if I get high enough in ranks or whatever, then I may start streaming it online. But at the same time, if it's not free to play, then maybe not. We'll see. We'll find out. And then they announced Terry for Super Smash Brothers, which is excellent. We kind of knew that it was going to be some SNK character. We didn't know which one, but when they announced that they were going to be announcing a new character today, they accidentally put the copyright information. I mean, it wasn't accidental. You have to put the copyright information, but because we knew that, because of the copyright information, we knew that it was going to be an SNK character. It ended up being Terry, which is actually a character that I recognize from the King of Fighters series. And I'm gonna need to turn off a couple of things real quick so that I can get a screenshot here, so that I can update my screenshot to not be of Hero, but rather of Banjo-Kazooie. Alright, so we just take a screenshot of this thing. Save. Desktop is fine. Back to performance mode for you. And then just gonna update my screenshot real quick. I'll also take this thing here. Just in case I mess it up and I need to take another one later. So now that we have a screen capture, we're good actually. All right, change thumbnail. Please don't tell me it's too small of a picture. All right, thumbnail updated. Excellent. All right, so now we got Banjo-Kazooie. Let's see what I said we were going to do next. Training mode. I can still also talk about the Nintendo Direct while we go through that as well, I guess. So they had a lot of great games out there. Like way too many for me to actually keep up with. Like Astral Chain just came out and I don't really kind of want to spend the money on it, but also Demon X Machina is coming out this month as well. And Three Houses came out as well. The character deluxe screen is ugly now. I'll just point that out. But at least all the paid DLC is on one row now. But this is not okay. Let's take a look at these skins here. Original skin looks like it's the best one. You've got the Grunhilde skin, which I like as a close second. So this is officially my skin if I were to play this character. Is this fast? I can't tell. This is the first character where it's like super obvious what the difference between dashing and running is. So you notice that when I dash, I can quickly change direction without slowing down. But if I change to the bird, I have this skidding animation. You actually can't shield while you're skidding. But you can shield, well, you can shield right after a dash, I guess. You can't shield while you're dashing either. They fixed the hold buffer according to this patch notes. So you used to, if you held like left and then let go of left, but you kept holding back when you would roll when soon you hit the ground. So that's good that they fixed that. That was like one of the main things that top level players would complain about in this game. So I think that they don't really need to do much more to the game, which was kind of evident by the fact that oh, that's kind of weak actually. They don't really need to do very much. Oh, that doesn't drop down very far either. Oh no, this, what's it called? I kind of knew there was going to be. Let's see if I'm able to recover from this. No, you can't recover off. Ooh, you can recover off of that if you're on a platform. So that's pretty cool. Forward air is kind of slow. Oh, Sakurai didn't actually show us the the smash attacks. He showed us the up smash and the forward smash, but not the down smash. It's kind of got a weird hitbox to that. That neutral air is really good though. It's like kind of his saving grace. That hits on ledge, so that's good to know. Even in when Sakurai was like demonstrating what he looked like, this second jump is like really, really low. Like real low. Oh wait, he has more than one jump. More than two jumps. He has 3 jumps, actually. So that actually makes him... That second jump is actually okay now, then. Because he can jump, up B, jump again. But he can do even better than that. He can jump. Yeah, that's actually not too bad. So he's got like really good vertical recovery. Like really good vertical recovery. I haven't even used an air dodge yet. Like way in the blast zone. Okay, not that good, but that's still like better than almost any character. Like it's not as good as Arsene. And it's probably not as good as I don't think it's as good as Pac-Man. And it's not as good as DDD. So what does he kill with? Not that. That's for sure. That's kind of a kill move. I wonder if it has a sweet spot. So that was 7.2. 7.2. If I hit really close with it. 6. So it's actually strongest on the beak. It has a little bit of range on it too. Does it catch 2 frames? The late hit has a... Okay, it catches 2 frames, so that's cool. Can I angle my... I can angle my forward tilt downwards. And upwards, and just the normal. So let's see if that catches 2 frames. because that'll be more reliable than. Oh, let's see if down smash catches 2 frames. I don't think it does. Oh, it does. Okay. So looks can be deceiving. He's actually kind of decent. He actually kind of hops forward a little bit with each tilt. What is this up tilt? That up air would be really good if it were like, it just needs a little bit more knockback because I'm able to like go all the way up there. Alright, you can't really go that deep, but you can go kind of deep. So you can only use this 5 times, Sakurai said. It looks like it kills really early. Like that's the strongest hit. That's gonna be like better than Roller as far as like killing stuff goes. So after 7, that's kind of a weird number. This is going to be really bothersome for people with bad recoveries. And it's actually pretty good at covering ledge recoveries as well. Like roll on versus jump versus regular get up. You actually kind of are forced to do an option here. If you're at 180, it looks like. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So after 6 hits with this, then actually I think it's on the 7th one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. On the 14th one, it starts doing 1 damage instead of 1.9 damage. It does 0.9 damage. Does it ever like stop doing even that? Ooh, that's dangerous. Alright, so even if I kill the opponent, I still don't get any more feathers back. I was hoping it might be something like Hero's Heal. Kirby gets a fake Kazooie. I'd be interested in seeing that. All right, so we did training mode. We should at least figure out some basic throw combos, I guess. Oh, he has a berry on his throw. Okay, that doesn't work. I mean, it kind of does. I think it would work. I just need to be better. I think I should be able to like walk slightly forward and then do up tilt and then do a second up tilt, but that's kind of a silly thing to do anyway at 0. Let's see what else we got. That's what is that trajectory? Oh, that's actually pretty good. That kills at 100. That has really low base knockback, but has really high knockback growth. That's pretty cool. His backflip is a pretty cool animation. That almost kills. Okay. Yeah, I was told that this character is pretty bad, but I don't know. He seems kind of like average to me. Maybe a little better than average. I'd put him probably in mid-tier, having just played with him for like 2 seconds. I haven't played against a human yet, or even a computer for that matter. But I can see how he can at least be pretty good at like killing low-level players, especially with his berry. And the fact that he's able to 2-frame with his down smash, forward tilt, and down tilt. A forward smash has a lot of lag on it. Up smash has ridiculous lag on it as well. Down smash is actually pretty fast. You should be able to like down smash if they shield it, spot dodge, and then do something else. Probably another down smash. Or maybe a grab. Does this have a spike hitbox? That's what I want to know. It does. So if you really want to disrespect your opponent, you go for a down air on their last stock. But that's really the only thing I see down air being used for. Looks like it's kind of bad, doesn't even kill at 180. Up tilt killed at 200. That's pretty cool, I guess. Alright, now let's take a look at some important things we need to know about this. More important than anything, we need to know how DDD beats this. Alright, DDD does beat that. So that's completely useless, basically. Well, at least I can keep on spamming. If they're spamming egg, then I can spam egg as well. But this isn't going to work. Alright, so I learned that that's a thing. So DDD's Inhale is not a good option against Banjo's egg tossing. I actually never even used the down B, not even once during training mode. We're gonna do that right now. I'm gonna have to get used to DDD's new position on here. Next important thing, how can Kirby use Banjo's ability against him? First thing you always check is forward throw into the thing. So that's useless. So you get the idea of what I'm trying to go for. You can recover high to, recover directly underneath to avoid that. Oh, he's hard to jab lock. And really easy to edge guard. Actually, his recovery might actually make him low tier. That's pretty exploitable. You really don't want to have a weak recovery. That's actually the reason why, I'll say this. When Joker first came out, I thought that he was going to be kind of weak because he had poor recovery as regular Joker. But he ended up being pretty good. So even though I value having a good recovery as a very important thing for a character, it doesn't mean that that's what's more important at the top level of play. Alright. And last thing we're going to do in training mode is let's see. Alright, we're going to do two more things in training mode. One thing is we're going to figure out how we're going to edge guard. We saw how we're going to edge guard Banjo as Kirby, but I want to see how we're going to do it as DDD. I have a couple of ideas. They're all actually rather rude. He's just so small. That is quite invincible. That's just silly. I hope that no one actually learns that from a CPU. I went too hard for that. So if they recover high, then they only have 2 jumps and an air dodge left. Okay, that doesn't work. I thought that would work, but now we know. He gets his up B back, and if he hasn't used his 2 jumps, then he's basically still completely fine. It actually does a lot of damage, 21%. Oops, that was supposed to be jump. I was still in lag from. So he's got some tricks. Like he's not as easy to edge guard when you're not Kirby. Like you're just completely vulnerable when you try to up B anywhere. But it doesn't even have a hitbox on it. I should go for Nair there instead of. Isn't it crazy that like Sakurai basically gave us the showcase live and like didn't reveal that Banjo actually had 3 jumps instead of just 2? Like I remember I was watching the video and I was thinking like, oh, he's like doesn't have that. Ooh, that caught my 2 frame actually. That's actually pretty nice. Alright, so we have enough of this. After we can just learn the rest from fighting humans. Next up, the last thing we're going to do is... Oh yeah, we're going to practice using down B to counter bad recoveries. So where's Crom? This is the guy that I always practice gimping against. Anytime a new character comes out, I always learn first thing, how am I going to gimp Crom? That's so sad. Okay. Does that always go in the exact same trajectory? I feel like it did something different when Sakurai played the character. Okay, so the egg doesn't actually work that well. Unless it catches his jump. Actually, that works out pretty well. If he's already spinning, then it won't catch him. But if he hasn't started, if you haven't grabbed his sword yet, then you can get him that way. I did not mean to do that. Oh yeah, one thing that they didn't show off was whether it explodes on contact, and it does. Which makes it kind of useful for edge guards. And ledge trapping. Alright, that's the last thing that I wanted to do there. Next up, let's do some classic mode. Do you not do classic mode with Mii fighters? I guess not. Perfect partners. Alright, so I'm gonna make some guesses here. Perfect partners, we're going to fight against Ice Climbers, obviously. Duck Hunt duo, obviously. Where is Duck Hunt? There he is. Perfect partners, huh. So Mario and Luigi. Or maybe we'll actually do Mario and Yoshi instead. Lucas Ness, maybe? Villager Isabelle for sure. I don't know. Let's find out. Alright, so getting the obvious one out of the way first. I think that even with hazards off, this is not going to be an okay stage. Like that little ledge there is like no good. That's another thing that I didn't actually mention earlier that we need to do. We need to take a look at that stage with hazards off. Oh, Rosalina and Luma, duh. Donkey Kong and Diddy Kong, Mario and Luigi. Maybe Pokemon Trainer and Pikachu? I actually didn't even know that this stage was on in this game. Oh, did I just kill him with... Oh, but then I saved him afterwards. There's gonna be stuff like that that just happens. Like, Popo tried to grab the ledge, but he got two-framed, and Nana was still grabbing the ledge, so he couldn't do anything about it. Hero Shield beats Grenade. It's a really long berry. Kazooie looks kind of weird in that still frame. Crom and Lucina. Fox and Falco, yeah, that makes sense. Wonder, oh, Master Hand and Crazy Hand have to be the final. Alright, that has a hitbox on it. Kind of getting used to some stuff here. It's gotta be Mario and Luigi. Oh, it's DK. Oh yeah, well we're all rare, so that makes sense. Oh, he's actually kind of fast on the ground when he starts running. Oh no! That's the first time I failed the bonus game. Owie. No. I mean, I used 2 gold tickets for it, but I kind of did it on purpose because I need to actually use golden tickets in order to get a achievement. I realized that when I was away on vacation and I was unlocking a bunch of the spirits. Turns out you actually need to be a little bad in order to actually complete the game. I think I missed one. Nice. Yeah. We'll get to these at some point in time as well. We're actually almost done with all of the achievements. We just gotta do a little bit more Spirit World of Light stuff. I actually did this thing, hit an opponent with the KO uppercut in Boxing Ring, but like it didn't count for some reason. Maybe it's because I had hazards off. I'll have to check with that to figure out what's going on with that. And we're actually, yeah, we're really close to being done here. Alright, classic mode complete. Let's take a look at this stage in hazards off mode. Spiral Mountain. Two things I really want to check, mostly. Platform placement is good. I like that. Alright, band. What a shame. If they just like removed that. Let's see if the platforms shift or if like the stage rotates or anything like that. Alright, the platforms go away, but does the stage rotate? Doesn't look like the stage rotates. So hazards off means stage doesn't rotate. Wait, what? He didn't try to up B. Did the computer really just rage quit? Alright, so now we know. Stage is bad. I guess we'll take a look at the music though. Some term as do run Yggdrasil. Alright, so that stage is turned off. Let's go to My Music so we can take a look at the sound. Even though I don't really use the stage. I'm a little worried that they're going to sound bad. Because they remixed stuff, and typically I've always liked the originals more than the remixes. Region of Mumbo's Mountain is the best song in the whole of Banjo-Kazooie. And these are all remixes. Okay, so here's an original. I like this one. Never heard this one. Alright. So that's all set up. And the last thing we're going to do, the real reason why anyone actually wants to play version 5.0 home run contest. Game modes like this is like stuff that actually helps you learn how to play the game. Because like part of the experience is learning what moves do the most damage, but like quickly. And you have to like bounce the sandbag off the walls and things like that. And you have to do it all within 10 seconds. So it's like this, board the platforms, and target test. I can do a lot better than that, I'm sure. Look at that GSP. That's so sad. So it doesn't say go, so like it took me a while to realize that oh no. That should be better than the last one, even though the percent is still the same, because I hit with the tip of the bat instead of with the base of the bat. This GSP is actually really, really low. Like, I'm surprised. I mean, that's probably just because there aren't that many people that have played the mode. Or there's a video online already that tells you how to get the most ridiculous score possible. I guess the character GSP? Yeah, it's actually the character GSP. So it's probably just the fact that no one has actually played this mode yet. Why can I do this with too many more people? I just want to kind of see how this would work out. Oh, one thing I wanted to try out. So Kirby typically insta-kills sandbags when he swallows them. And they did say that some special moves behave differently. Yeah, I thought so. I'll do that one again. It doesn't, there's no thing to bounce off of. In Melee, you could bounce it off the back wall. That's going to be pretty terrible. Oh, you can pick up stuff, just like in Smash 4. But it's garbage, so it doesn't matter. That should be better than the last one, even though the percent is lower. I did hit with the tip of the bat, sends them further. Last one, we're, oh, whoops. Well, I guess we'll try again. See if we get something better. We're gonna try with DDD because we should at least do it with our main. And then we're gonna do it with Roy and Ganondorf because historically they've had ways to cheese this so that it actually sends like really, really, really far. That was supposed to be just grabbing it. That's not very good. I can do better than that for sure. That's better. It should be no surprise that the character that I tried more often with was the character that I ended up getting the highest score with. It's just typically how these things go. Alright, that doesn't look like it's going to work like, yeah, so Ganondorf stuff still works. I think I can get better than that even. That was just pathetic. 175 is what we started with, so we'll worry about that. Just to make sure that I'm not crazy. This ends far, but not nearly as far. I could have done that better if I just turned it around. I'll only obsess with this for a little while longer. Kind of difficult to get up that damage. Alright, so don't do that. Yes, the front hit of his down smash only does 8%. I think that actually might do better. I think stale moves might actually be affected here. $150. It's not bad. Not bad. I got like another hit or two in. I think that was it. So I need to do 2 up airs, then 2 nairs. That's a better percent than I've gotten so far. The best I did before this was 175. We'll leave that for now. Let's see what Roy can do. It's another character that has a why you really should not have gotten hit by that attack. Oh no. That's not going to really do it. Nope. Alright, so Roy's doesn't really work anymore like it used to. Oops. You just keep on running forever. The camera doesn't follow you. Yeah, it looks like you're better off using the bat in this game. You used to be able to get further distance by using fully charged flare blade. I mean, that's not really fully charged flare blade anyway. That was a pretty good one, but as you can see, oh, it actually goes farther than the baseball bat, but just barely. And it takes about a little more than 5 seconds to finish. So the fact that my roster GSP is at 42,000, that means that at least 42,000 people have played this, which means that my score of 27,000 for Ganondorf is actually really low. It means that there are probably still 20,000 people that have done... Well, that doesn't really mean that. It just means that I may have played just more home run contests than any other human so far. Anyway, this has been basically all that I really wanted to show you guys for version 5.0. Looks to be a very calm version. Banjo-Kazooie will be a good addition to home run contest. I'm going to play a lot more of this. In case you couldn't tell, I'm kind of obsessed with it. We'll see. We'll see. It'll be great. Yeah, there are actually more home run contest modes, I think. versus. Yeah. But if you look at the patch notes, I didn't show them on stream because it wasn't really worth looking at. There's actually not much to show. And that's a good thing, honestly, because we really don't want to have too many crazy changes this late into the games. The game's been out for like almost a year now. If the game keeps on changing too much with every single patch, then we actually can't really like settle on any sort of real meta. And that's not good for the health of a fighting game. Let's go ahead and finish up the rest of these spirits, though. Magic attacks aren't effective against the enemy. Okay, that's no problem. Excuse me. I'm gonna have to turn away from the microphone when I sneeze in the future. Oh no, where even am I? Was that the last one? I could have gotten that one. I thought I was going to do something clever and do up throw to teleport to the top, but I realized as I got to the bottom that I would have just gotten hit by the lava and died. Can be enhanced at level 99. Alright. That's what I was checking. Now I have 2 of those. He looks just like him. Yeah, I didn't get that reference. Actually, I didn't get most of those references because although I played Banjo-Kazooie as a child, I was too bad at video games at the time and could never get past the first level. All right, I'm done. Still 6 off, but that's something I just have to deal with. Tomorrow's stream will be Smash After Work. I'm sure that we'll be playing plenty of Banjo. It actually seems like a pretty fun character. But maybe I'll bring out my hero again for that since everyone else will be playing with new characters. If you guys enjoyed and are looking forward to more Smash content by me, don't forget to subscribe to YouTube, follow on Twitch. I'll see you guys later on in the week. Thanks for watching. Have a good night. See you next time.